Hi, friends. So, yesterday we worked with lesson 6.10 subtraction with regrouping across zeros. So, if you do not have this worksheet out yet, can you please grab this from your packet? We're going to look at it together today and do some of the problems together to review our strategies. If you need to push pause to grab your worksheet, you can do so now and push play when you're ready to continue. Let's take a look at number 1. Let's read our problem together. 506 minus 342. Remember, our first step is to look at our ones. We see 6 minus 2. More on top or more on the floor? If you said more on top, you are correct, so let's circle it. So if we see more on the top, remember that means we're just going to subtract. So 6 minus 2 is 6. Let's count backwards too. 5, 4. So we're going to write our 4 down here. Remember, if you are having trouble subtracting, take this number that's smaller and draw that many dots. Then we can count backwards. Grab our 6 and count backwards. 5, 4. So our difference was 4. Now we go over to our tens. Is there more on top or more on the floor? Yes, there's more on the floor. So what do we do next? Well, yesterday I showed you a trick with a box. But let's remember there were some rules with the box. If we were able to use the box trick, we would have had more on the floor in the ones. Was there more on the floor in the ones? No, there was not. So that means we cannot use the box trick here because we don't need to borrow anything for our ones. So we're going to continue on with our normal regrouping. I saw more on the floor, so what do we know? Go next door, get 10 more. So we go over to our hundreds, cross off our hundreds, cross off our tens. If we need more tens, we're going to take it from our hundreds, so we have 1 less 100. We bring that group of tens over here, and we bring our 0 up that was here. Now remember, we could not do our box trick because if we had have done the box trick, our 50 would have turned to 49 because 110 would have come to the ones. We did not need to bring anything to the ones, so we just did 4 because we regrouped to the tens. Now we can subtract our tens. 10 minus 4 equals 6. And then we move to our hundreds. 4 minus 3 equals 1. So we carefully looked at this problem with a 0 in the tens place. But we remembered that we could not do our box trick because there was more on top in the ones. Let's move on to problem 2. I would like you to pause the video and solve 417 minus 346. When you're ready, you can push play and I'll go over the answer with you. Push pause now. All right, my friends, let's take a look at what you did. More on top or more on the floor? You should have circled more on top and then done 7 minus 6 equals 1. More on top or more on the floor in the tens? More on the floor. Go next door and get 10 more. So my 4, I'm going to grab one of my hundreds, break it up into 10 tens, and bring my 110 up to get 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. Good job. 3 minus 3 equals 0. How did you do? Raise your hand if you got that right. Nice job, friends. Let's look at number 3. If we come over to number 3, we're going to take a look at 705 minus 442. What do we do first? More on top or more on the floor? Good job. More on top. No need to stop. I think my dogs are saying it along with us. So let's subtract. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Good job. Let's go to our tens. Oops, I see a 0. But we did not have to regroup in our ones, so we do not do our box trick. So let's look here. If there's more on the floor in our tens, which there is, we go next door to get 10 more. So my 7 becomes 6 because I take that 100 and bring it over and bring my 0 up. So let's take a look. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Good job. 6 minus 4 equals 2. Nice work. All right, my friends. So the rest of our sheet is going to go exactly like these problems did. What I want you to do is do numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, remembering these subtraction strategies. Today, they are not going to ask you to do the box trick, so you lucked out. We will practice some more with the box trick on Monday. Today, you get a little break. Today, you're going to practice regrouping when there's a 0 in the tens place sometimes, and having to regroup to bring it over. So work carefully on numbers 4 through 12, and then submit a picture of 6.10 to Class Portfolio, and I will check your work. Nice job following along today, friends. I will see you soon.